What is up, dudes and dudettes? I am the Ray the Fox, and welcome back to more Particularly Martians B.K.M. battles. I am once again joined by the one and only, the famous, the fabulous, the beautiful...
Spider-Man. Pirate Slink.
There you go.
But, okay. So, apparently...
Anyway, what was the IGN rating for Sonic Colors? Freaking hell, what game am I talking about?
Sonic Lost World.
Sonic Lost World for the 3DS.
Alright, so, I'm gonna just tell you all now. The IGN review for the Wii U version was, it was a 5.8, mediocre, and they judged it for... It has a colorful look and many alternate paths, but it has poor level design, lack speed, and awkward controls. Now, when you go to the 3DS review, they gave the Sonic Lost World on 3DS, which is in fact the inferior version, and that's saying something. They gave it a 6.8, an okay, for great graphics and good maneuverability, but it sucked because it has motion controls, poor level design, and terrible camera. Now, I actually think that they did the score because it's a different reviewer for two different versions, but you kind of need to not do that, because then, you know, it kind of...
Inconsistencies.
Yeah. See, the person who reviewed the Wii U version is Vince and Janito, and then the person who reviewed the 3DS version was, someone named... Jose Otero.
You heard him, let's go kill one of them.
But yeah, apparently it's just like no. But yeah, Sonic Lost World, I'm gonna have to play to get a good grasp of it, because, you know. Have you... I actually really want, like, I was, like, anticipating this, because from what I saw, I was kind of, like, mixed. And I was just like, yeah, I want to play it, but I want to, because the
I'm pretty sure there's a, you play the demo at a GameStop somewhere.
Yeah.
Sponsor!
But, like, I was like looking forward to seeing how the game controlled, because there's a new control style. We're no longer using like the boost mechanic from the past couple of years.
Yep. Now we get the spin dash back. Hooray!
Now we're in Sonic Galaxy mode here, Sonic Extreme. But like,
Extreme Sonic.
I was actually looking forward to it, but now people are just like, it's not that good, and I'm just thinking, was it rushed, or are we having an actual like big budget Sonic game being produced in the back while this game came out? Because this came from a partnership between Nintendo and Sega, where they would make 3 different Sonic games for the Wii U and for the Wii U and 3DS, mainly the Wii U. So I'm thinking that this is probably just one of the games that are coming out, but there's probably going to be a bigger budget, like bigger, better one for the Wii U.
With luck, they'll go from okay to better to best. Hopefully.
I'm really thinking this was more of a side thing to see how this formula worked, and if it did work, they'd bring it back, and if not, they'd either go back to the boost mechanic, or we'd be lucky if we got this, go back to the adventure style of gameplay.
Oh, kind of like it. Oh, like in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure.
I would love if they did that.
You know, just go back to the basic platforming with your speed and your different level routes and what have you.
Do you know what my favorite thing from Sonic Adventure was?
What?
The terrible, terrible ass lip syncing.
Oh yeah, the character movements and models.
They were so shit, but I loved them so much.
Well, it was Dreamcast, so.
Yeah, but even in the game, even in the DX remake, it was still so shit.
But
I love them so much. I love that game.
If they made another adventure
oh my god, they should totally remake Sonic Adventure DX, but with modern graphics. That would be amazing. And
well, they did port them to PS3 and 360, but all they did was add widescreen support. They didn't update the graphics.
I wish they would update the graphics, because that would just make everything amazing. They could just completely redo the game, but with modern day graphics. I would love that. I would pay money. I would stay up till midnight and buy the game on launch date.
But if they did make another adventure style type game, and they decided to include more than just Sonic in the game, please make all the freaking game styles the same. Like, make all the characters play the same, just with different little quirks. I don't want
like what Sonic 06 tried to go for.
Yeah, what it tried to go for is the thing. Like, have everyone run the same speed, go through different design levels.
I wouldn't say the same speed, maybe like some differences.
No, like, we can see that different characters are able to stay up with Sonic, so he isn't the fastest thing, because we can see that characters can keep up with Sonic. So, what I would say is just give him his special abilities, like homing attack and
yeah, like
boosting.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of pretty much exactly like what Sonic Adventure did.
And we'll do that, but what Sonic Adventure did was like, oh, we'll have Knuckles go hunt this down, and we'll have Tails was alright. He was just hunting down Sonic, but
no, he was like, racing Sonic.
Well, yeah, well, he was trying to stay ahead of Sonic, but it was just
racing.
And then yeah, he was trying to stay in front of him, so racing. Yeah, exactly. And then Eggman, well.
You didn't play as Eggman. You played as you play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles,
I know. I was thinking
Big and Gamma.
Damn it! Stop it. No, like if you're gonna have characters in the game, have them play exactly like Sonic, but with different quirks. So like again, Sonic would run fast, and he'd have his homing attack and his boost and what have you, and spin dash. Tails, he'd be able to fly and. He'd be able to run just like Sonic. Knuckles run just like Sonic, but he can glide and stick to walls. Shadow, he can grind on rails faster, maybe, or maybe chaos control. There you go.
Like tiny warps for like if enemies are close together, he just warps immediately to them.
Or he could freeze time.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
In Sonic Heroes.
If that's the case, they should add like a special bar or something.
Amy, if she was in it, have her be like Sonic, and don't gimp her out, but with her, have her jump higher and be able to use the hammer at specific
like her
points.
hammer vault thing that she had in Sonic Adventure.
And let me think here. What other characters that you could add? If you please add Blaze back.
Blaze was kick-ass.
The only other time you could play as Blaze besides Rush was in freaking Sonic in the Black Knight.
And Sonic 06.
No, that was only for like support type things, not as a full.
As her.
You still played as her, but she wasn't really all too like different.
And plus, even in Sonic Black Knight, it wasn't Blaze; it was Percival. Well, I still loved Percival.
What's the difference? It's
a sword.
Well, Sonic had a sword, but he's still Sonic.
Touché.
So I mean, like, if you're gonna have Blaze in there, please add Blaze back because she plays exactly like Sonic, and that's why people liked her. And she had good storytelling, personality, and then Sonic 06 retconned her, but then Generations retconned her back in, even though it didn't. And it's just like, what? So I mean, I don't know. Just add Blaze back, please.
Add Blaze, please.
And
I love you forever.
So yeah, Sega, go ahead and make an adventure style type game, but add characters and make the gameplay like that, because then I would be happy. Just
like seriously, go back to Sonic Adventure stuff.
That's and then
that's where things stop. Like we're still good, but they weren't bad like they were for a long time. Well, to be honest, there are not very many Sonic games that I dislike. I've played almost all of them, and there are very few that I disliked. Like I like Shadow the Hedgehog, I like Sonic Heroes, I like Sonic Unleashed, I like Sonic in the Black Knight. I liked a lot of Sonic games. The only ones I really haven't played are like some of the really old ones that were like named for the side, and like Sonic Generations and stuff like that, and Sonic Lost World. I haven't played those. But the only ones I can really say that I played and disliked would probably have to be Sonic Colors. And
you didn't like Colors?
I didn't like Colors because I started on one of the side-scrolling levels. It was like really short, and it focused a lot on the platforming. And it was like, you know, with the moving yellow platform that bounced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I died there and got like 3 game overs.
Oh, so it's more of the fact that you liked the game because you couldn't pass a level instead of being, you know, having the game fault. It was your fault.
Yeah. And plus, I wasn't playing one of the more like enjoyable levels.
Yeah.
And like I said, it was one of the short side levels. But anyway, like, I really don't see why a lot of people hated the games. I mean, like, Sonic games I stopped caring about Sonic games stories a long time ago. All I really cared about now is just the gameplay. If the gameplay's good, alrighty then, go for it.
This is the way with Sonic stories. They try to take themselves seriously, but they're not. Look at Sonic 06 for an example. It's just like, no. But, like, Sonic games, the ones I like, I played 1 through 3 Knuckles, and I like those. 3D Blast, And then everything from 3D Blast to Sonic Jam, I
Sonic
didn't really
Jam!
like. Because, you know, you had Sonic R and Sonic Drift and all the Tails games and Sonic Fighters. I haven't played the Knuckles Chaotix, so I don't know how that would play out.
I feel Knuckles Chaotix is actually really good.
I haven't played it, so I wouldn't know. But Sonic Jam was pretty much just 1 through 3 in Knuckles, and then you had like a little 3D demo, and that was supposed to be what the Adventure was, but on the Saturn and not the Dreamcast. So but then I like Adventure 1 and 2. Heroes is alright. Shadow, I felt like it could have been better. 06, I'd play that before Shadow. That's just my opinion. Don't get mad at me. I don't like Secret Ring. I don't like Black Knight. Unleash was a good step in the right direction. I just didn't like the Werehog levels. I liked Colors, and I like Unleash. And I haven't played Lost World yet, so... And I liked the first Rush game, but I don't like Sonic Rush Adventure. And I don't like the Colors and Generations through DS and 3DS ports, because, yeah.
Thank you for your opinions, Michael. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Like if you enjoyed. I've been Liberty Fox, and with me has been...
me and Speeder. Pirates Link.
And we will see you dudes in the... Well, I will see you dudes in the next episode. Bye!
Rhinos are just fat unicorns.